Hello, thank you for joining us for this virtual family day event. Welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own pop-up landscape inspired by the architecture and animals of the Andes. For this art activity, you will need 3 templates. You can find the printable PDF version on our virtual family day page. Printer paper works for these, but if you would like sturdier templates, you could also use cardstock. You will also need crayons, scissors, and glue. So once you have your 3 templates printed out, we're going to go ahead and color them. So this template that I'm working on is the architecture template. You could also find out more information about each of these iconic landmarks on the virtual family day page. This next template is the Indian animal template. You can also find out more about these wonderful animals on our virtual family day page. And this line template is the base template. This template can be colored if you would like. It makes for a more vivid pop-up once we add everything together. This is the template for the pop-up base. You can find a PDF version on our virtual family day page to print out in copy paper, or if you want a sturdier template in cardstock. So after you print out your template, you will go ahead and cut along the green lines, and this will give you 5 strips. Each strip you will cut along the dotted line, but be sure not to cut all the way to the end. So only cut up to the edge of the dotted line on each strip. And so when you finish, you will have 5 strips, and each strip will have a tiny slit that does not go to the end or the edge of the paper. So after you have cut out your pop-up template, we are going to assemble them. Again, you can color these. They're optional if you would like a more vivid template, but you could also leave them plain. So the strips with 3 slits will be your side templates, and the strips with 2 slits will sit on top of them. So my 2 strips with 3 slits will be on the side, and then I will just interconnect them. And then I will go ahead and add in the last 2 strips with 2 slits. And so now you have your template for your base for the pop-up. Great, so now after you have colored your architecture template and after you have colored your animal template, you can go ahead and cut these out. They will look similar to this. I have included the labels below, but you don't have to include those in yours. And so now after you have your pop-up set up, we're gonna go ahead and arrange these. So while you're arranging your architecture and your animals, you really want to think about foreground, middle ground, and background. So things in the foreground will be things that are closest to you. Things in the background will be things that are furthest away from you. And things in the middle ground will sit in the middle. Some will be seen, some will be hidden by things that you put in the foreground. So for example, this fortress is pretty large, so I'm going to put that in the background because you will still be able to see it. Meanwhile, my vizcacha is a little bit smaller, so this is going to go in the foreground, maybe over here. So when you're attaching your templates, we're going to be using glue, and you really don't need a lot of glue for this. You really just want to do 1 or 2 drops, and then you'll hold your template down here for about maybe like 10 seconds, 10-20 seconds. There you go. As you can see, I finished arranging all of my templates on the pop-up landscape. So as you are arranging yours, I want you to be mindful that you can use all of this space. So I went ahead and attached some of my animals down here on the bottom of my base. I've also overlapped my animal templates with my architecture templates, so that's an option. And this is something similar to what the final project will look like. I know yours is going to look beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed this activity. Please, please, please share your work with us using the Family Day hashtag, VMFA Family Day. We'd love to see your beautiful creations. Thank you again.